Grzaniak, she fires it and it's in! The Calgary Inferno are your Clarkson Cup champions.
March 2019, the Calgary Inferno defeat Le Canadien in the Clarkson Cup. They are the champions of the Canadian Women's Hockey League, the last ever champions. A week later, the CWHL folded. No more sounds of skates slicing through ice. No more sounds of tape-to-tape passes. No more cheers after a goal. The best players in women's hockey, Olympic and world champions, were in limbo. The CWHL was never a true professional league. Formed in 2007, it was a not-for-profit entity. Players paid for their own gear. Many league employees were actually volunteers. Factor in the competition from the National Women's Hockey League in the United States, women's hockey was divided. The NWHL, formed in 2015, had its problems too. Paying players between $10,000 and $26,000 wasn't a salary to live on, and financial woes were immediate. Later rebranded the Premier Hockey Federation, there was still little trust around the financial stability. There was a lack of transparency. Who exactly were the investors? Calls for a unified professional women's league intensified. Calls for the NHL to help kept eliciting the same response. Create one league. The women needed to unite. So the best in the world became more determined than ever. Immediately they formed a union. They stuck together. They played exhibition games that grew in popularity and caught the attention of young fans across North America. The passion for women's pro hockey grew stronger. An advocate in Billie Jean King, an investor in the Mark Walter Group, a signed collective bargaining agreement. Their fight had a light at the end of the tunnel. November 2022, the PHF received a call. Would they be willing to sell in order to form one league? It was time to unite. After 7 months of negotiations, the announcement: the PHF would be no more. Their players' contracts canceled. There was panic. But this new league promises to be better. This new league promises to stay.
We didn't do this for the short term. We did it for it to be permanent.
With a CBA and average salaries of $55,000, this new league promises to be professional. It's the PWHL, and it's time to drop the puck.